Imagine if the Windrush generation said, no, no thank you, England, we're not going to come help save you. Here's what would happen in the first 10 years, and by year 10, you'll realize how much they built and how much would have broken. Year 1, the Empire Windrush never docks, and 2 weeks later, the NHS launches, short of 50,000 staff. Hospital corridors flood, babies are born on kitchen floors, and the press are calling it a post-war stumble. But behind closed doors, ministers are calling it a disaster. Years 2 to 4, public transport suffers, letters pile up and classrooms overflow. No patois in other markets, no baseline in the street corners, and now other migrants start to arrive. The Irish, the Africans, and the Asians. But now, with no Caribbean backbone to walk into, the once read no Irish, no blacks, no dogs reads no coloured, no foreigners, whites only. Years 5 to 6, the colour brand spreads in housing, in pubs, and in the workplace. And there ain't no one paper to print the truth, with no West Indian gazelle, no black press to speak back. A cleaner fired for using the front door, but it stays as local gossip, no national outrage. The stories stay small, the racism stays safe, the message never changes. Years 7 to 9, the UK is no longer globally known as this welcoming, progressive country, and white gangs start targeting migrant homes. Sounds a bit familiar? Molotovs through the windows, bottles on the doorsteps, and the police just tell them, just keep your head down. But without Caribbean unions, church leaders, and journalists, there's no response network, no rallying point. Tension just builds up in silence until it spills out into the streets. Year 10, 1958. Notting Hill erupts. 5 nights of riots tear through London. But there's no Claudia Jones to print the truth, no carnival to reclaim the streets, no structure to absorb the rage. The government blame outsiders, aka the Irish, the Africans, and the Asians. Borders tighten and the movement stalls, and without that resistance, no one learns how to fight. Not black, not brown, not queer, not poor, all locked out, and the door still closed. It's easy to overlook how much impact a generation has made when the media paint them in a certain way. But with the birth of the internet and all of the resources at our fingertips, there's no more excuses. Follow if you're done watching passively. We decode the myth and we don't clap for crumbs.